if these phenomena weren't recorded, no one would believe it.
True.
This is going to be, how you know it's true?
Because if it's not recorded and you tell me you're going to show me a video of something that I won't believe,
Right.
then I have to believe that it happened if you're showing me the footage.
Hey, listen, I like your logic. My cousin's with me today. Let's go ahead and jump into this immediately, guys.
What's up? Do you know where the rain starts? What does really disgusting weather look like? Have you ever seen the invasion of billions of insects? Or maybe, whoa. First
Why
things
is he
first.
speaking so
Today,
fast?
we're going to talk about the unusual actions of nature that were captured on camera. Subscribe to our channel.
Okay, I know exactly where this is.
I don't.
This is upstate New York. This is
somewhere by the water.
This is Buffalo. This is lake effect, snow type thing.
It could be in Michigan.
Ice. Nah, this is
in Michigan by the lake.
What do you want to bet?
10 push-ups.
I'm not doing no push-ups. I'll tell you this right now, bro. This is in fact Buffalo.
So you don't miss any interesting videos.
Or Ontario. Or Quebec. No, or Quebec.
Iceberg by the village. Each year, residents of Newfoundland, Canada watch icebergs pass by.
That's one singular iceberg? Where'd it come from?
Probably broke off.
In fact, it sounds like a great reason to move to Canada.
No, it's
Just
not.
think about it. There's a place called Iceberg Alley, and in the spring, you can watch a stunning natural show. In April 2017, the local residents of Fairyland were super lucky to have a huge iceberg stuck in the ground near the coast. It's a whole ice mountain, about 147.6 feet high. It was about 17 stories high and about 49.2 feet larger than the
Looks like 7.
Like I looked right past the iceberg. It's like 20 houses in the back.
Hey, listen,
that's a tourist.
This is middle of nowhere. I don't, maybe, potentially.
Where is
iceberg
it?
That's
Newfoundland. It's in Canada.
Sank the Titanic. The mayor of Fairyland admitted that this is the biggest iceberg he's ever seen in his life.
Okay.
Border of the rain. They say if you find the end of the rainbow,
double rainbow all the way across the sky. Oh my God.
You can find a pot of gold. And if you find the border of the rain, you'll find the border of the rain. And you can take some cool shots, but it shouldn't be windy or it'll ruin the whole effect. In fact, you've probably experienced something like this before.
Definitely.
Like when it's pouring in one part of the city and yours is completely dry. Imagine the faces of these poor people on the bus. They didn't think they'd get caught in the rain after a couple of stops. Tumbleweed attack. A dusty road, several houses, men with hats and revolvers, and of course a tumbleweed that slowly rolls across the street.
Denzel's a cowboy
for a good old school western. But if you add a couple of hundred tumbleweeds and the right music, the western will turn into a horror movie.
Australia?
It's a scene from Alhee County, Idaho, and it looks like a whole bunch of tumbleweeds have hit the road. This plant is harmless, but not when there are so many of them.
How much wind? How much wind this year? Like you see them, they're spinning at like a high rate of speed.
I don't know where they come from though.
Me neither.
And then they're all gathered right there. Why aren't they blowing past that?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in real life.
Nah.
Movies exclusively, but other than
I've seen a tumbleweed roll across the screen in a movie.
Oh, listen, I went to go visit somebody one time. It was like in maybe Brooklyn or the Bronx or so. And this existed, but it was fake hair.
A tumbleweed.
Tumbleweave.
A tumbleweed.
A tumbleweave.
That is a landmark in most neighborhoods like that, yes. Tumbleweaves, maybe 1 or 2 strands.
No. It was a whole ball.
So, she lost the whole thing.
Yeah.
She lost her helmet.
The whole, it's gone.
Leads to another, and then, well, you get it. They can even block the roads. And these things also move all the time.
I'm driving over all of that in my Jeep, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not stopping.
My truck is
sudden hail. If
Sudden
you've never
hail.
been in a hailstorm, consider yourself very lucky.
On the beach?
It can be dangerous.
Okay.
It's unpleasant.
Oh, that's
and it hurts
crazy.
like hell. Especially when it comes
like
to
tornado?
Falling from the sky.
Hurricane?
On July 12, 2014, in the Russian city of Novosibirsk, Fahrenheit. As is often the case, the heat was replaced by a hurricane wind and a hailstorm. The hurricane tore trees, cut wires, ripped roofs off houses.
Have you ever seen hail?
Now
Like real hail? Like golf ball size hail? Where at?
It's hailed in Georgia before.
I've never seen hail here at all.
It's hailed out here.
Ooh, like my last hailstorm was in Spain.
No,
and it was crazy.
It wasn't like this. It wasn't no extravagant. Oh my God, it's hailing for hours.
Right.
It was a quick thing, but it's hailed before.
Yeah.
Huh.
So far, have you seen something that if it wasn't recorded, you wouldn't believe it? I think they overshoot these titles sometimes.
That the mass of the sheer amount of tumbleweeds that
collecting in one spot.
I probably wouldn't have believed that.
No.
The rain thing, I've seen that.
Yeah.
This though on the beach
out of nowhere, and it looks like it was a nice day.
Yeah, and I wouldn't believe that because I don't think I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I think they have terrible early warning here, wherever this is here.
He said Russia, I think.
Russia, there's terrible early warning.
And I didn't know they had beaches in Russia. That's another thing. He said this was in Russia. I didn't know they had beaches.
Yeah, but look at it. It's probably like a lake, like Lake Lanier. Because look, you can see the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like this is like a lake or something. Yeah. I mean, they do have a coastline. Do they? Wait a second. Hold on. Now I am completely confused now. They're not like completely landlocked everywhere.
Are, for the most part, aren't they not? Like Russia?
No, that's Kazakhstan. I'm trying to think. We have on Mongolia.
I think Russia is landlocked, bro.
I mean, no. Remember, the land bridge from Russia to Alaska. That funneled all these people.
The strait.
Yeah. So they have like a small little beach, but that's in the Arctic.
This ain't that.
No, this is.
Oh no, wait. It could be.
Listen.
Look, we over here.
I'm thoroughly confused right now.
Very much so.
It looks like a lake though, because again, you see the other side.
Imagine the shock of people who were at the beach at that moment and didn't expect the weather to go bad.
And this happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This is like a hurricane. It looks like it.
What about the storm warning? Well, it probably just wasn't there. The video shows how people didn't immediately understand the danger. Some people came out of the water slowly, tried to cover their heads with their hands or towels, and others thought they were going to stay in the river. Perhaps they hoped the hail would end quickly. What do you think? Would you have stayed in the water in such a situation?
No.
Let us know in the comments below.
That's a ridiculous
question.
What
would you do if you were suddenly caught in this kind of hail?
I'm out.
Locust invasion. Locusts are often associated with something like a natural disaster or plague, and it's no coincidence.
Yeah, I'd believe this.
Locust infestations don't happen so often, but when they do,
it's been happening so long they wrote about it in a really good book.
Like some kind of horror film. In 2013, locust infestation hit Madagascar. First, the population increased. Then, suitable conditions appeared, and boom.
Whoa, block out the sun. Here we come.
Yeah. Oh, how do we explain
March
this
2013,
phenomenon?
about 50% of the county's territory was infested with swarms of locusts, and each swarm had over 1 billion insects. Also, locusts aren't ants. These insects are really big in size, so when you go outside, you see absolutely nothing but insects.
Why would you want that photo?
Side, top, there are locusts everywhere. It's a farmer's nightmare. And each individual is ready to devour the crops. And locusts also enjoy eating grass, destroying pastures for cattle.
They eat everything.
They're not carnivorous. Avalanche versus cars. If somebody tells you that man is the king of nature, just show them this video.
Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, move to the side. Thank you. Excuse me, can you step to the side? Thank you. I'm gonna move this car over.
You can show the rest of our videos too, but they're a little off topic. So on March 24th, 2018, over a dozen avalanches occurred in the Elbrus region for some reason. Actually, it's not that the mountains need an excuse to do something like this. One of the avalanches went straight to the car park. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the incident was taped. And if you think for some reason that the pile of snow that's sliding down the mountain is okay, then look, it easily moves the cars and pushes them up against each other. In the end, there was so much snow that it completely covered up 15 cars. It took about 6 hours to dig them all up. Arachnophobes,
I believe that.
No.
Warning. If you're afraid of spiders, then close your eyes maybe. We'll tell you when you can open them. You ready? Well, you can bump into a spider web anywhere. Probably right now, somewhere in the corner of your room, some little spider's hoping to catch something for dinner.
No!
All right, it's gone. I took it off the screen. It's gone.
I'm not doing that.
No, it's gone.
I'm not doing that.
No, it's gone. I took it off the screen. It's gone. Look at it.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this, bro. My hands are sweaty. I'm hot. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
And that's okay. What happened in Greece in 2018 is a real nightmare. It's a scene from a horror movie. A lake in the north of the country was covered by almost 0.6 miles of spiderweb made by spider hordes. Roadside bushes, fences, small trees, and even buildings. Everything was covered with spiders called tetragantha. And although the locals were terrified, experts have assured us that it was quite natural. Easy for them to say.
Oh my
High
God,
temperature
look
plus
at that.
humidity helped the gnats breed, and the spiders thought they should follow. A large amount of food caused the population to grow, and the growth of the population caused this situation. Apparently, to calm people down even more, scientists happily reported that these spiders would continue to breed because weather conditions allow them to
I don't even need to see it, and I'm thinking about spiders breeding.
Arachnophobes, open your eyes now. We can move on. Ice houses.
Okay.
Do you like winter? You imagine something from a Christmas movie with.
What do you think? I've seen that phenomenon happen before, like in real life. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that it is absolutely something lake effect something. It could be Erie, Pennsylvania. It could be Buffalo, New York, or any of the area between like Erie County, from Erie to Buffalo, or it could be Quebec. That's where I'm at.
Get my heart rate under control.
That's where I'm at right now.
With fluffy white snow, decorated houses, funny hats, and hot cocoa. And what about an icy wind that'll turn your town into a place that looks like Antarctica?
Go ahead. Yep.
Seriously, add some penguins here and you can't tell the difference. In early March, winter visited.
It looks like New York.
The city of Hamburg, which is by Lake Erie in the United States, and it
Erie
was
County.
in a bad mood.
That's where this happens.
All the ice build up from the lake.
And they know that living there though.
Yeah.
In
Why
2
are you not
days,
prepared?
strong
That's why the
winds
doors
and
are installed
4-meter
on the other
waves
side.
covered everything with a thick layer of ice. And by everything, we mean really everything.
Yeah.
Even houses were packed into an icy shell, 0.7 to 2.7 inches thick. Now, imagine you wake up in the morning in a great mood. You're going to go outside, you open your door, take a step, and wham! You crash into a thick wall of ice. Let's say you manage to get out, and you slip immediately, and you can't get up because all the roads and sidewalks are covered in ice too. And it looks very beautiful. But I don't think anyone would want to live in such an icy prison. Agree?
It's in the eye.
Abnormal heat. Global warming. The climate is changing because of human actions. Nature is suffering. Soon, we will all be... Okay, you know how it is. Let's take a better look at what the heat is really capable of. 109.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And the world starts to melt. Literally. Trash cans, mailboxes, vinyl records.
It's so flexible.
That is, I hope that's not a good record.
Hell, even a cactus couldn't take it. This is what the last days before the end of the world will look like.
Look at that.
If you like to eat, you can benefit even from high temperatures. The world is on fire, so why not have a snack? You don't even have to turn on the oven to bake cookies or fry eggs. The weather will do it for you.
Oh, please.
Do you remember when you could only do such experiments somewhere in the Sahara? Foam party.
Tell me where it was.
If you pour shampoo or foam into the fountains, you'll get a lot of foam. Don't do that. And why use all kinds of chemicals when you just have to wait for a powerful cyclone? Like Cyclone Oswald, which hit the coast of Australia in 2013. Okay, actually, it caused a lot of trouble and $2.5 billion in damage, so there's nothing good here.
Yeah.
But also, the cyclone threw a foam party for the locals. No kidding. A lot of sea foam just fell out on the beaches, quays, and streets of cities. Strange way to apologize. Hey guys, I flooded a bunch of houses, made landslides, and ruined terrorism, but I have foam! Yay! Still, it looked like the ocean had decided to cover everything with a thick layer of whipped cream.
You see it coming. Why are you standing there?
I'm just going to enjoy this real quick,
The foam is up to 9.84 feet high in some places. To avoid accidents, the police even had to close certain roads. And although the foam must have smelled like fish, it didn't stop the locals.
Wow.
When else could you take these pictures? That's it. Watch the weather reports. Don't leave your car at the foot of the mountain, and be healthy. See you later. And don't forget to give us some likes.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
Well, there it goes. A couple of them were better than others. That's just a fact.
I just couldn't do the spider thing. I'm not.
I really, truthfully wish that you could have at least seen.
I saw
the
enough.
overall,
I saw enough.
Like,
I saw
imagery.
that thing, and then I saw the. But what is that? What is?
That's what it looks like. If you didn't see it before.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you
deal with the.
Okay, the one singular image
type.
Yeah, imagine the whole like everything is covered with that.
but there's not a spider in sight.
They're all inside of that. See all these little dark spots?
No.
Oh,
it's okay.
I'm trying to let you know that they're
nope.
They're right there. I see.
Buddy, it's okay.
No.
I'm so okay. I'm so okay. I'm not. Why though? Like why?
Why what?
Why spiders, bro? Like
I mean, I don't know. That's just
the worst insect ever.
I know.
I can deal with a scorpion before I can deal with a spider.
Yeah.
And they're freaking cousins. Go figure.
Imagine that was your whole backyard.
I'm burning the backyard.
That has to go.
The backyard with a flamethrower.
It has to go.
And a grenade. It has to go. I'm clearing it out.
Yeah, it's gone. Where can I find you?
Ruppleberry Reacts with the Z, man. Oh God. No spiders. No spiders, please. Like, I'm so serious about this. I get requests for spiders. It's not gonna happen. No spiders.
Okay.
It's my little heart can't take it.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But all right, I'll catch you guys later.
Bye.